When it comes to making weapons, the US is a global leader. Everything from artillery shells to warships, its weapon systems are some of the best in the world. Part of the reason why has been Washington's continued spending on military technology. But some observers say that times are changing.
If citizens in other countries look at how much America spends in defense, it's an extraordinarily high number. But if you look at it from the US perspective and the challenge that the US military has in all the obligations it has around the world, the US is constrained.
Wars in Ukraine and in the Middle East, as well as soaring global demand for US weapons, is making it difficult for the US defense industry to keep up. With new threats in the Indo-Pacific emerging, the US is looking for help. This Navy yard in Philadelphia used to build dozens of warships back in World War II, and it was a symbol of how strong the US defense base was. Faced with threats from China, it's now looking at countries like Taiwan to help co-produce some of the world's most crucial weapons. At the US-Taiwan Defense Industry Conference, Taiwan's Defense Ministry told TaiwanPlus that the US has invited Taiwan to be part of a brand new initiative that could bring the two sides closer to producing critical weapon systems.
夏威夷它会有一个这个印太区域的一个产业韧性的一个伙伴关系，那当有这个10几个国家来共同参与了，是不是？那这个公开参与，这是一个公开的一些资讯嘛？那在这个整个一个产业韧性的当中呢，我们也希望呢，在美国的邀请之下，我们能成为它的所谓的顾问国嘛，来对加入这个整个印太区域有关这个国防产业的一个相关的合作。
The Vice Minister was talking about a new production plan called PIPIR, which stands for Partnership on Indo-Pacific Industrial Resilience. Preliminary plans show it aims to link up defense supply chains across 13 Asian countries. The goal is to pull together resources to minimize costs in producing things like missiles, fighter jets, and drones with other countries. For Taiwan, this could be game-changing, as it is often excluded from the international community due to threats and pressure from China. To understand what Taiwan will be able to do under PIPIR, we met with Kelly Greco, a senior fellow with the Stimson Center who focuses on U.S. grand strategy. Defense officials at this U.S.-Taiwan Defense Industry Conference talked about the PIPIR initiative. What role can Taiwan play in that initiative?
There's a real opportunity for Taiwan to seize an advantage with the drone revolution and producing its own drones for its own defense, but being able to do so in large numbers and that it can scale up rapidly, because it would eliminate the need logistically to have to import all these things.
Kelly says that Taiwan's robust drone industry could be key to providing the best possible defense strategy as Taiwan faces the threat of invasion from China. The US and Taiwan don't have official ties, but Washington provides Taiwan with almost all of its military equipment. And many believe smaller, more portable systems like drones are the way to go. While PIPIR is still new and no concrete agreements have been made, Taiwan's leading semiconductor industry could work with US and Taiwanese defense contractors in a joint effort, as these specialized chips are needed to make advanced systems.
And so the co-production might also be that maybe the United States is providing some parts, components that it makes, and then Taiwan assembles them, or it could be the opposite, that Taiwan is providing some components, like semiconductors, for example, that the United States is using on other weapon systems.
Taiwan already has plans to create what it calls a drone fleet, tens of thousands of these unmanned systems that could defend the country. It hopes to build these weapons as quickly as possible, and with help from the US and other allies, the PIPIR initiative aims to show that there is indeed strength in numbers. Andy Hsueh and Jaime Ocon in Washington, D.C. for TaiwanPlus.